Damn. What a motherfucking event last night, huh? So, niggas was thinking that the reason Coffee and Hustle didn't continue was because they might have got the scrapping, which I wouldn't have been surprised because that shit was intense as all hell. But turns out it was just the power. Either way, listen, I'm over Coffee and Hustle battling because it's apparent it just ain't gonna work out. And secondly, you know, somebody will end up getting hurt over that shit, and it ain't worth it. It's just not meant to be. It's just not meant to be. But moving on from that, so now we got the confirmation of the Drake card, which is titled "To Death Do Us Part," I believe. We got Pat Stay versus Real Sick, Jazz the Rapper versus Gaddis, Rex versus Rum Nitty, Surf versus Calico, Mook versus Easy the Block Captain, Tay Rock versus Twerk, and Loaded Lux versus Geechee Gotti. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I could care less about seeing Pat Stay. Real Sick, he just what he is. That nigga sick and he moving up. The last battle he had with Ab, that shit was dope. But I got sick though. You know, real quick, I'm gonna just go down the line of what I think gonna happen. Jazz the Rapper versus Gaddis. Now Gaddis, she cocky as all hell. I hope she don't think just because she managed to beat Official. She only beat Official because she was choking. You know what I'm saying? Technically, that's called being unprepared, but you just gotta wonder what would have happened if Official wouldn't have choked. Gaddis, in her mind, she trying to take out all the Bardashians, which is a hell of a goal to accomplish. Hopefully, because Jazz been out the game for so long, hopefully she ain't just like sleeping on Jazz. You know what I'm saying? But I hope Jazz ain't underestimating Gaddis. How this gonna work out? I don't think it's gonna be a 3-0 on either side. I think it's gonna come down to a 2-1. Just gonna have to see if Jazz still got it. Rex versus Romney. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see no damn Rex versus. I'm not really a Rex fan like that. I look at him the same way I look at Mook. Rum gonna kill T-Rex 2-1 or 3-0. I'm gonna be honest with you. Surf versus Calico. Now you see, all of a sudden Surf is trying to get in his bag because he beat John. But my thing is this. I hope Surf don't think that just because he managed to get over on John that all of a sudden that's gonna happen every time. People say it was a 3-0. I like John material from that night, but I understand why niggas say Surf won. See, John, he was trying to get all personal and shit with Surf. Whereas Surf just had to come there and just be Surf. When you try to take the personal route, you're kind of taking a chance because it might not hit the way you want it to hit. That's why I feel like John lost. I'm not saying not to give Surf no credit. I'm just saying. But I think Surf is he credible of beating Calico, but I also think Calico is credible of beating Surf. How this gonna play out? 2-1 on either side, but you never know. Mook versus Easy the Block Captain. Wow. That should be in a small room. After Mook's last showing versus Reed, I'm not really interested in seeing Mook, man. I'm gonna be 100 with you. But I'm gonna get right to it. I got Easy the Block Captain. I don't think we even gotta go. I don't think we even gotta go there. Easy on a motherfucking roll. Nigga just had a classic. That's one of my favorites for this year. I remember at first I didn't know who the nigga was, but then when I see this battle with Rex, I'm like, oh, this nigga serious. You say the talk is different. He ain't lying with that. That's an interesting battle though. I'm not a huge Murder Mook fan, but I can see why they put this one together. It got the makings of being a motherfucking classic, really. Tay Rock versus New Jersey Twerk. Damn, I cannot believe it took so long for them to get these two niggas together, man. Now, if we talk in the crowd, this got potential of being battle of the night right here. Rock is the type of nigga that could handle a small room or a crowd. And the same thing for Twerk. But you want to see both of these niggas in the crowd. I can't believe they never battled before, bro. That's crazy. I know both of them are smart. They're not going to take the other one light. I can see Twerk being able to beat Rock, and I can see Rock able to beat Twerk. At the end of the day, I'm going to call this way ahead. I think that's going to be Battle of the Night. It's going to be a classic. Loaded Lux versus Geechee Gotti. All right. There's only certain things that I liked about Geechee's last performance. I ain't putting him down, but I think I got him beating Cal at Summer Madness and shit. If we being technical, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really like Calico's material too much, but this gonna be an interesting one. Geechee been on the roll, but as we know, Lux got like some motherfucking magical powers or some shit. You know what I'm saying? With this nigga, I never really understood Lux. I ain't never really been too big a fan. Like, I don't understand his style. I'm keeping 100 with you. This nigga be saying a bunch of crazy shit. Nigga be doing all type of dressing up and all that shit. But he still got like this magical power where it's like hard to beat the nigga. You know, and Geechee hard to beat. So I don't know how this gonna go. I don't really want to vote against Lux. He's not really the type of nigga you can really vote against if you talking money. You know what I'm saying? But Geechee, you know, it's the same thing but that one. I think that got the makings of being a classic. But at the same time, it's like you gotta wait and see. Because some of these battles that you think might be classics, they don't always work out like that. We all thought Easy and Chess was gonna be a classic, and it was, but it don't always work out like that. At the end of the day, I'ma tune into the card. I'ma tune into it. There's a couple battles on here I want to see. There's a couple battles I could go without. Till death do us part. The Drake card, as they call it. I don't know the exact date, but and now you got Hustle talking about she going to RBE. I don't know. Well, I don't know why she acting like Beasley and Smack had anything to do. Wasn't she the one that was late? Wasn't them folks outside trying to get that coffee last night? They talking about Geechee was out there and all that. You had them same females who been fucking with coffee like for like the past few years at her battle. I know I guess they was in Cali or whatever, but ain't it time to move on, man? Why these same females fucking with coffee, bro? She beat up their girl in that video, and they ain't let that shit go since. I don't know. There must be more to it. I don't know. Hustle going to RBE. That means there's a potential chance she could get what she been trying to get. Her versus Hitman. I think that would be interesting, but I kind of lost respect for Hustle because she, you know, first of all, she always had an attitude, and that was disrespectful as all hell last night to keep people waiting like that. And when you showed up, you couldn't contain yourself. Everybody seen Coffee was trying to be professional about shit. Hustle, I feel like her head is too big. I feel like she don't give a fuck about the fans or nothing like that. So I think I might have lost respect for Hustle. I feel like that put the cherry on top last night. So I don't really care to see a Hustle battle no time soon. But in regards to that, now he's talking about possibly versus Coffee. I like to see that. You know, I'm a little bit more of a Coffee fan now. I seen she was trying to be professional last night. And plus, she one of them females. Every battle she has, like she's getting better. You know what I'm saying? That was just crazy last night. But gonna have to stay tuned, man. This battle rap shit gets so motherfucking petty. The only thing we could look forward to, you know, like besides when the bullshit is involved and all of that, the only thing that comes to the rescue is the actual battles. It's getting too personal. This outside shit, nigga. Like you niggas get paid to battle and somehow it leads to beef on the outside. That's corny to me, but you know, the battle rap community is petty as all hell at the end of the day. But we niggas just gonna have to see what happens.